Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good afternoon and welcome to the opening of the Glass House. My name, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anthony Maroon. I'm an ambassador for the club and have been for many years. It's a very proud day for me. I'm probably biased, but I tell you what, this is a bloody beautiful sports bar, and I've seen a few of them around the world, but this one is really special. It's got intimate areas, it's got wonderful big screens, it's going to have a fantastic menu, a beautiful island bar. I could go on and on all day, and we probably will in the course of the afternoon, but obviously it's just a very proud moment for the CEO, the board and all the staff here. Can I welcome all our distinguished and VIP guests today. They include the Honourable David Harris, Minister for Gaming and Racing, Veterans, Aboriginal Affairs, Medical Research and the Central Coast. Kylie Wilkinson, MP, Member for East Hills, Mayor Bilal El Hayak of Canterbury Bankstown City Council, Rochelle Harika, Deputy Mayor of Canterbury Bankstown Council, also representing the Honourable Tony Burke, Minister for Home Affairs, Immigration and Citizenship, Cyber Security and the Arts, Councillors Chris Cahill, Saud Abu Saman and Carl Asfour of Canterbury Bankstown Council, also RSL Veterans, Bankstown RSL sub-branch and their partners, and we also have 4 war widows attending this afternoon as well. Also, I would like to mention, the board chairman, Mr. Tony Stewart, Bankstown RSL board members, and of course the CEO who has worked tirelessly on this task, Mr. Scott Dixon. Having said all that, ladies and gentlemen, can I call upon our board chairman, Mr. Tony Stewart.
Thanks very much, Anthony, and thanks for being a great steward of this club for many years. We appreciate it. So good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the CEO of the club, Scott Dixon, the executive team and all the staff of this club, we want to wish you a great day and welcome to the opportunity to officially open this beautiful venue, this magnificent venue, the Glass House of Bankstown RSL. Believe it or not, this space was called The Void for so long. It was called The Void because there was nothing in it. And we wondered for a long time what to put in this void, this open space. I mean, look at where we are. Isn't this magnificent? The space, the light, the opportunity that it brings, and we didn't exploit that for some time. I'm pleased to say that we were able to do that more recently, as you can see, and we're celebrating that occasion today, and we thank you very much for being with us. I want to particularly recognise a friend of mine, David Harris, the Minister for Gaming and Racing, the Minister for Veterans, the Minister for Aboriginal Affairs, the Minister for Medical Research, and the Minister for the Central Coast, if I can get all that out. Not bad, a mouthful of obligation that David has. And I'm proud to say that David's been a long-term friend of mine, and we were former colleagues in the New South Wales Parliament for some years, where we used to hang around the place called the Bear Pit and try and save the world as we knew it then. Things have changed greatly since that time, but we appreciate David being here today. David's not only a good bloke, but really importantly, he understands and cares about the needs of clubs, understands the club policy, club future direction, and the focus that we need to fall into to succeed in the future. We thank you, mate, for being here today. Thank you. I know Anthony has mentioned some of these names, but I think it's important that I reflect on their importance of being here, and that's Kylie Wilkinson, the State MP for East Hills. Kylie's a great community leader, and we appreciate you being here, Kylie. Thank you. And we've got our esteemed Mayor who's able to be with us today, and that's Bilal El Hayak. Bilal cares greatly about community and always delivers for the community, and we appreciate Bilal being here today. He's here somewhere floating around. There you go, Bilal. And Deputy Mayor Rochelle Harika is here. Rochelle is not only representing herself as Deputy Mayor, which is a very important function I might add, but she's also representing the Minister for Home Affairs, Member for Watson, Tony Burke, who can't be here today because there's a thing called the National Parliament that's sitting today. You might have heard about that. So thanks Rochelle for coming here today. Councillors Chris Cahill, Saud Abu Saman and Cal Asfour. I want to particularly mention Cal Asfour for being here today. A lot of people mightn't realise that Cal was a long-time director of this club and has forged some of the future direction that we're part of right now. So thanks, mate, for helping out. We're also very attached to the sub-branch of the RSL. Sub-branch is our backbone. It's our belief, it's our philosophy, it's our focus. And we thank the sub-branch members that are here today in droves, led by Terry Cochran, the president of the sub-branch, Bankstown RSL. Thanks, Terry. We've got a number of members of the board of directors, which I'll name a little bit later as well, that are here today. And we've got our valued members, our sponsors, our partners and our friends. Thanks for being here today in droves. And I want to particularly mention our war widows that are here today too. We have a number of war widows that work closely with the community and closely with this club and do amazing things at large for the community. And we've got the president of the war widows today with us today, Myra Lucas. Is Myra here? Just put your hand up, Myra. So it's Myra's 84th birthday today. So happy birthday, Myra. 84 years young. And she still looks like a spring chicken. So thank you very much for all being here today and to celebrate this milestone opportunity with us. And this space marks the opening of more than just a beautiful new venue. It marks another chapter in the life of Bankstown RSL, a positive chapter of moving forward and creating exceptional experiences for our members and importantly for our community. And that's what this space is about. The vision behind the space, that is the Glass House, was simple: to create a place where people could join together, where families could come together, where work colleagues could come together and chill on the flat after work, opportunity to have a beer with some mates, friends and family, and importantly too, what a venue to watch sport. I mean, this is fantastic. There are five screens around the venue. Hard to see them all now with so many people in the venue itself. But the 5 screens are all probably the biggest you'll ever see in your life, not too bad. And I can tell you, you've all got a front row seat to the sport that you love here, to the opportunity you want to see on these things. It's better than being at the venue itself, because you'll see it in absolute detail. So we're very pleased that we've designed a space. We wanted it to be versatile, and what we wanted to be welcoming, and we wanted it, most importantly, to be full of life. They're the 3 things that were the prerequisites, and as I look around the room, I think we've ticked the boxes of those 3 important prerequisites, and I'm very proud of that achievement on behalf of the club. The Glass House is going to be the new home of sport at Bankstown RSL. As I've said, this is a front row opportunity to see the sport that you love, whether it be NRL, AFL, cricket, bowling, boxing, UFC, international sporting events. Whatever floats your boat, you're going to see it here and see an amazing experience doing it. But it's not just about sport, this space, this Glass House venue, it's not just about sport. It's got a premium bar, as you can see. A lot of you have already tried that out. That offers a range of tap beers. And I've got to say, as the quality control expert on beers in the world, I've tried most of them and they're all bloody good. And we've got premium wines, signature cocktails, and your favourite beverages are all here. Now, kitchen delivers gourmet meals, everything from burgers, palmies, schnitzel, through to pizzas, loaded fries, yum yum, fresh salads, inspired meals that will change each week on the chefs on the weekly menu, and they're all designed for one really main purpose. That's to bring people together, to enjoy great food and to enjoy great company, and to enjoy great opportunity here at Bankstown RSL. And projects like this, as you all know in this room, don't just happen without dedication. Dedication of a lot of people, and I want to recognise those people for helping bring this project to fruition. I'd like to sincerely thank our board of directors for their continued vision and their support. And we've got most of the directors here today, just about all of them. Anne Garland, who's the deputy chair, and also OAM. John Player, who's here today. Keith Menzies, who's here. Twan Nguyen, who couldn't be here today, but he's here. I couldn't see Twan. Where's Twan? All right, sorry, Twan. So Twan is here today, definitely with bells on. Nahil Chidiak and Philippa Lamb, who are here today. Also I'd like to recognise our former club chairman, Bruce Pauly, who's here with us today. Bruce, put your hand up, because this bloke has done that. Bruce has helped put the building blocks in place, so I can assure you that we're enjoying them right now. And I want to especially thank our club CEO, Scott Dixon, and the executive team for bringing the project to life. Our builders, our contractors, our designers, our consultants, for their outstanding craftsmanship. And this is beautifully built and beautifully crafted. And all our staff that come here every day with a smile on their face and make this place feel very special to our members and to friends and guests. Thank you for doing that. Most importantly, I want to finish off by thanking our members. Our members are very special in this club, and everything we do at Bankstown RSL is possible because of the ongoing loyalty that our members demonstrate for us and deliver for us in this club. This investment's been made for you, it's been made for your families, it's been made for your future generations as well. Future generations of members will enjoy this facility as it grows with the club. So it's now my great pleasure, after having said all that, to invite the Minister for Gaming and Racing, David Harris, to say a few words, and to join me after that to officially open the Glass House venue. And I'll invite the board up when that happens as well, if you don't mind. So you'll be here, and Scott Dixon, our CEO. So thank you all for joining with us this afternoon. I want you to have a fantastic time. I want you to enjoy what Bankstown RSL's got to offer, but most importantly, take home the opportunity that this new venue provides for Bankstown, the surrounding community, and for Sydney at large. It's bloody brilliant. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Tony. And he's right, we were old mates. We went through some tough times together, and Tony was one of my mentors when I first came in. I was only newly elected, and I'm here today because of people like Tony telling me the right way to look after your community. So I actually lost an election and got re-elected, and I've never forgotten the messages that Tony has given me about community. Can I begin by acknowledging all current and former members of our Defence Force? Can I... Just checking to see that you're all awake. Can I acknowledge sincerely the recognition and appreciation of our whole community for your service to our country, and also recognise your families, your loved ones who lent you to us so that we could have the beautiful country we live in today, and that is built on the back of your service through conflict. This week we're commemorating Long Tan Day coming up, but also we also have our Vietnam Veterans Day as well. I was at a reception yesterday with the Premier for Korean, Malaya and Vietnam veterans at the Governor's place down there on the harbour, and it is such a privilege to have the job as Minister for Veterans and be able to share the stories of that time in service, and also thank yourselves and them on behalf of a really grateful community. I was a former school teacher, and one of the really important things that I continue to do is making sure that in our education system we properly recognise the service of our ADF men and women who have given us, as I said, the freedom that we experience today. So sincerely, thank you to all of you. I acknowledge you. Happy birthday, Myra. And it's great that they put on this whole celebration just for you. So it goes to show how appreciative people are. Can I also especially give a mention to Kylie. Kylie is a great local member. She is someone who stops you in the corridors, visits your office, and tells you firsthand what her community wants and needs. And that's what a good MP does. They're not scared to offend people. They know that the most important thing they do in their job is advocate on behalf of their community, and she always does it in a very polite way, but it's really good, and I love working with really hard-working local MPs, so I think you're very lucky to have Kylie as your local member, and she's doing a great job. Today is special, and that's why you've got so many special people, and I acknowledge the Mayor and former Mayor and councillors and all of the board members and Scott the CEO, all here today. But today is actually about all of you, the members, because clubs in New South Wales are about their members. They're about providing really good quality spaces for their communities. And without our clubs in New South Wales, our communities would be so much poorer. And when you think around, everybody, no matter where they live, should have the right to go and have a nice meal in a beautiful surrounding at a price they can afford. And that's what our clubs do. But they don't just do that. They also have all of the other activities that are associated with communities. They have spaces for people to meet. They support community groups. They help charities. All of those really important things that bind a community together happens around really good, well-run clubs. And RSL clubs are even more important because they hold that special honour and connection of being connected to return service men and women. So today is special for all of those reasons because you're going to get a new space that you can come into, relax, kick back. As a Minister for Racing, hopefully you watch a bit of racing, but also say don't gamble too much. Make sure that you keep that under control so we'll get all the messaging right. But this space will be somewhere where you can come, sit back and relax, have a conversation or watch what's on the big screens. Recently, we extended trading hours so that people could watch the World Cup. And right around the state, in our local clubs, communities gathered in big numbers, pretty early in the morning in some cases, to watch the World Cup. And that's what clubs do. They bring people together. They give them quality spaces to exist in. So I congratulate the board and the staff for the work that they've done to get to this point. It's pretty hard running a business these days, and these spaces are hugely large. And so you can imagine when you've got all the staff, you've got the people who lease the restaurants, you've got all of the power costs and all the associated things to opening the door even before somebody comes in. These boards do an incredible job, not just to deliver the day-to-day services and make sure that the place can operate, but they also ensure that each and every dollar goes back into not just the community but for improving spaces like this, to continually upgrade and give you better and better places. And we just had a walk around with Scott and he was telling us about what's coming next, so no pressure on the board to come up with what the next step is, but that's what clubs do. They're vibrant places, they're continually improving because their focus is totally on the community. They want to make it a better place for the community. So it's a real pleasure for me to be able to come and be part of today's ceremony. But as I said, this is really, and if we could fit you all in, it's actually the members who should be cutting the ribbon because this is for you. It is for you, and it's in appreciation of not just the fact that you're a member, but that you come in here and you support what happens here as well. So congratulations, Tony, and to your board for the work that you've done. I know clubs are also great because of their staff, and people like coming to clubs because the staff learn your name. They often learn your drink as well, and so as you approach the bar, I've done it again. As they approach the bar, they already know what you're going to order, and that makes you feel special. It makes you feel part of the place, and it makes your local club, like here at Bankstown RSL, like your second home, where you can come to in a safe environment, have a good day, have some good food and drink, share some conversation, and it's like, what's the cheers thing? Everybody knows your name, so it's a really good thing. So it's my absolute privilege. When Tony met me in the corridor one day and he said, "Will you come and open the club?" I said, "Yes, we'll get into the diary because I really appreciate it. I've been able to do one or two of these around the state, and there's nothing more special than an opening." So congratulations, well done. I hope you enjoy being here. I hope you do get in here and really use it well, and continue to support Bankstown RSL in the important work it does right across the whole community.
Thank you very much, David. And ladies and gentlemen, very shortly we will have the official opening, the ribbon cutting. Tony and David will take care of that. I would now like to call upon the member for East Hills, Kylie Wilkinson MP.
Thank you very much, and I just want to thank the board and Tony for inviting me here today. It's great to be here, but also acknowledging that we've got the Mayor and the Deputy Mayor here today who do a great job in our community looking after people. This is a great space, and I actually know this area, really, this particular corner very, very well. 35 years ago, there was some houses on the corner across the road here, and I was on a project to... I won't do that, David. I was on a project to build the building that's there now. It was the tax office for many years. And why I know it was 35 years ago is because I was pregnant at the time with my first child. And many building sites were just full of men in those days. And so I was there with my hard hat on and a big belly, 9 months pregnant, on the top of that 6 levels, just concrete with no walls or anything like that, talking to builders. One of the things about that project, my job was to make sure that the project it talked to community, and it was a great facility for the staff that worked in that building. And so I do fondly remember coming to the RSL club, which is not this building. It was an older building, and talking to the board about how we can, how the staff and that can be part of this community. And I always thought that the RSL club, like many clubs at that time, were doing great things from our community, and they are continuing to do that. I've noticed that we've got Claire from Little Wings in the audience, but I'm sure there's many other people here too that clubs have provided much needed support over many years. So I just congratulate this beautiful room. It now looks over this intersection, and I hope many of you get to enjoy this. It's really important, as David said, that community have a place to come to, and clubs support community in great ways. So thank you very much for having me here today.
Thank you, Kylie. Ladies and gentlemen, the only real official part here is we're going to call on Tony and David and our CEO, Scott, to the ribbon area for the official ribbon cutting. And here are the scissors. Oh, all of the board, please. If we could have you at the ribbon. And Bilal too, the local mayor, our mayor. And we'll get a big photo with everybody. So we need to have the Bankstown RSL board for the photo as well. Anne, here comes Anne. We're going to have a good Melbourne Cup day this year, Anne, here. Don't you worry about that. You tip me another winner. Oh, tomorrow night when the Rabbitohs beat the Dogs, you're talking about. Huh? Okay. All right. Well, there we go. So there we go. We've had the official ribbon cutting. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a round of applause, please, for the board, for our CEO, and for David, our special guest today, and to Kylie for coming along. And obviously the board and the CEO have worked just tirelessly on this wonderful space. And as Tony said, we called it the Void for so long, we won't be calling it the Void anymore because it looks sensational. What about if I get everybody on their feet and we'll have a big toast? We'll toast the brand new facility here. How you going, Claire? You good? So you could, those of you who aren't going tomorrow night, you could come and watch the Rabbitohs Dogs game here in the Glass House. Rabbitohs, I think so, Tony, I think. Rabbitohs by 30. Yeah. Well, actually, I got to call the other game, so I can't go to that game. I got to do the Manly game. All right, everybody. Oh yeah, no, that'll be a good one too. I think the Dolphins are you Manly? You due? Ladies and gentlemen, on the count of three, can we all have to the Glass House? 3, 2, 1. You got what you need there, Chris? Can I get everybody up here now for a photo? The board, Bilal, whoever we can fit up here. Scotty Dixon, we haven't had a photo of you yet. Oh, yes, thank you.